What can government actually tackle effectively then? Is space no longer on the list, or is it? Consider this now. On Monday, the Pittsburgh-based company Astrobotic Technology will attempt to become the first private company to land on the moon. Another company will attempt to send similar technology, a lander, to the moon next month. Now, the companies have received roughly $80 million each from NASA in recent years. If successful, it would be the first time the U.S. is back on the moon since the end of the Apollo program back in 1972. Come on in, Jim Bridenstine, former NASA administrator, joining us live. Going back to the moon on Monday, I mean, I think it'll take some time to get there. Tell me about this.
Yeah, so when I was the NASA administrator, going back to the spending problem, when I was the NASA administrator, I said, the U.S. government isn't going to purchase, own, and operate hardware to go to the moon anymore. We're going to buy services from commercial companies, and we're going to expect these commercial companies to go get customers that are not the U.S. government, driving down the cost and increasing the access to the moon for not just the government, but for commercial companies, international partners, et cetera. We also expect each of those private companies to compete for contracts against each other, again, driving down costs and increasing access. So multiple providers competing on cost and innovation, driving down costs, getting customers that are not NASA. This is the recipe for success for our ability to sustain the exploration initiatives of our country.
So, you know, one of the second mission, I think that would get to the moon like at the end of February, right? They're going aboard SpaceX. That's Elon Musk.
They're all launching on commercial rockets. One is ULA, which is happening this week, or I guess early next week, and the next one is in February, and that's going to be on a SpaceX Falcon 9 rocket.
Yeah, so that gets to my question, I guess. Are you comfortable with the private sector, in this case, Elon Musk, essentially having the grip? Okay, how so? Why so? It's something we talk about often, and I'm curious to hear.
Well, again, we need to drive down costs and we need to increase access. And the only way to do that is to rely on the robust commercial marketplace. That's where innovation takes place. It's how we drive down costs. And yes, we have seen now for many years at this point that commercial markets can do this, and we don't have to have government-owned and operated systems.
You think they're going to be successful? I mean, I know we all hope, but I wonder, you're the expert on stuff like this. Do you think they get the mission done?
So I want to be really clear, and I don't want anybody to have their feelings hurt. We designed this program as though it were venture capital. The assumption is NASA's going to put forward money, and they're going to go get capitalized from a whole host of sources that are not NASA. So the important point in this whole thing is we expect that there will be, in fact, some failure. What I want to be clear about is that is built into this program, and that was built into the program intentionally to ensure that these companies, and failure was not built in, but the idea that we want these companies to push the edge of the envelope on innovation and driving down costs, that's what we're trying to achieve here.
Anytime with tech and tech like this, failure can be success. Absolutely. So we'll see, excuse me, how it all plays out. Jim Bridenstine, thank you, sir.
Thank you.
I think it's great.
I love it. I mean, when I look at SpaceX compared to NASA, and I love NASA, don't get me wrong, and I love the administrator. I thought he did a great job. I mean, SpaceX is not afraid to take chances and blow things up to learn. I mean, when you look at the SLS and the Artemis programs, they are billions, if not trillions of dollars over budget, decades behind schedule, because NASA has a mentality of we can't fail. Failure is a way you get your funding cut from Congress. Elon, it says, we'll improve it. I've already got the next one under construction in the tent.
So these are not manned missions yet, right?
No, this is to fly a lander.
But knowing that these are Pittsburgh-based operations, I think it raises the possibility that we have to be aware of that the Steelers could claim the moon. That if the Steelers can't get into the playoffs, the Ginger's on the moon.
Thank you for watching, and make sure you go to joinnn.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.